Hey everybody, welcome back to Endless Stone Face Reactions. I'm Theta, this is Lessons, and we're in real quick for a 5-minute short. What do we call it? After phase. The post to season 1 between, well, I guess it's kind of between the seasons. I don't know what you actually consider this. You don't know because you haven't seen it before. But that's what it feels like. It's the final note for the season of Gundam Seed. And it's not in the movie, so it's kind of needed extra material before we wrap up on Gundam Seed itself. But by which I mean the first season, not Gundam Seed, all of it, because we still have a lot more to go. Alright, I guess the only other way in here that I can give you before we actually watch a thing, so you're not just nodding at me as I say stuff, is what do you think would come in an after phase to everything you've seen so far?
Well, probably romantic wrap up. You know, we got a hint of the two couples getting together in the outro of the movie, right? So that's a thing. And where are they now? Basically, it's a where are they now kind of situation, right? For those who survived, and maybe a hint of what's going to come next. You know, a new villain or a new situation or something like that. Like, oh yeah, you defeated all that madness with the giant planet killer laser and the nukes, but hey, we got another season. It's like, okay, so what now, right? So probably it's a mix of that, or a completely side story about a character we probably wasn't in the movie, or we saw like 5 minutes in the series. Like, oh, remember this person? Yeah, we're gonna do 5 minutes of that.
I think I did mention to you already when we were when I showed you the board at the end of the movie about the characters that were added to the HD remaster version of the episodes that were apparently going to show up in the next season to like give you where were they during all of this. So yeah, all right. I guess that's your expectations. So let's see if that pans out to be true. Let's go ahead and hop on into it.
But before we get started,
make sure that you hit the like button,
hit that subscribe button,
comment down below to feed that algorithm.
On top of all that, if you want to watch more shows like this,
unfiltered,
uncensored,
and uncut,
as well as some early access stuff,
you can check it out over on the Patreon.
It's just $5 a month, but hey, no pressure.
There's zero pressure in order to do that. It's just a little bit of extra support, and it would be greatly appreciated.
It's the SDF Macross. Hey, it's Mr. Pink. So she basically defected with Siegel and then managed to stay in charge of plants, I guess.
オーブは国そのものが戦火に巻き込まれた。だから平和がどれほど大切なものか、戦争がどれほど愚かなことか、みんながよくわかっている。だがそうでない国はな。
相手を信じられなければ銃は下ろせない。そういうことですわね。
Oh, also don't point your gun at somebody you don't intend to shoot. That's my boy. He also has his scar removed.
Could have head removed, but sure.
Well, you missed out on a lot of context there. The scar could have always been removed. He kept it as a symbol of going after Kira.
Let me guess, those are pieces from the battle that are still falling to Earth.
Could be anything. Could be falling stars. Meteorites, whatever. Technically shooting stars. I got that completely wrong. Look, it's that romance scene you were talking about.
不思議だよね。僕はなんで
What, how we both ended up with our each other's significant others. Like a wife swap.
生きてるからみんな同じだ、キラ。俺も逃げるな。生きる方が戦いだ。でもそれが俺たちの
I don't remember if that scene was in the movie.
Yeah, it was.
終わらない。
We didn't see them transferring from mech to mech, but yeah, because I was in the reactor to try to stop the
To be
laser.
fair, I don't think that was in the show either. They didn't show us. We only see like one mech come out. The implication is you think they're dead. Somebody died. Ghosts are real in Seed. Hey, you didn't get to see Toll for any bit of time, did you?
No.
Toll's the kid who was in the jet. Somebody threw a shield at him and got his head came ripped off.
しかしよく戦場に出たな。そうしてる方が似合ってる。
そうですか。でもキラが泣いていたのに、それでも戻ると言ったので、私たちは自分にできることをまだよく知らないのかもしれません。
キラ、
世界は誰かが作るものではない。それは今日も流れ星いっぱい。
I mean, it could be worse. It could be the wreckage of Janus 7 still. And don't even get to hear what Lacus's wrap-up thought was. Interrupted in the middle by some kid. So, I mean, did you get what you expected?
I mean, it was kind of like, where are they now kind of thing, right?
Yeah, all together. On
Well,
on Malchio's beach, I guess.
Yeah. Although there weren't, other people were in other places, other homes perhaps. They were on the island, but not.
Well, I mean, Malchio, the blind priest? Monk? I don't know what the fuck he is.
He was like a priest, like at a church, like a Catholic church.
Well, you know, when Kira and Athrun were fighting and they do the self-destruct thing, he's the one who finds Kira and brings him to the plants.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's got the kids. He feels like the stand-in to Doan to me from Mobile Suit Gundam.
Yeah.
Because otherwise,
wasn't he also working with Lacus?
That's why I said he takes him to the plants.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, you'd be thinking, how the fuck did Kira get from an explosion to Lacus's place in space? That was one hell of an explosion. I mean, I'm still not exactly happy with why the fuck did he pick up a random kid from an explosion, bring him into space. Overly complex on a spur-of-the-minute decision.
But he recognized him.
How?
He seems
He's
to
a
know-
blind guy.
Mm.
The guy who's, by the way, unconscious and hasn't been talking the entire time. Well, Kira, I mean, remember? Because he's knocked out from the explosion. He wakes up for the first time already in Lacus's place.
Well, blind or not, he seems to know far more than he lets on, so.
Well, as somebody who knows him from the show, and not like 2 seconds of a movie, I will tell you, he is not much more explained. I'm telling you, he feels like a Doan stand-in character in that he's on an island by himself with a bunch of kids. And if Zaft is Zeon in this analogy, then he's on Zeon's side, and Doan's a former. He's on Zaft's side, and Doan was a former Zeon guy, so.
Yeah, but Doan was being hunted because he stole the Saku. So
Conceivably, you could probably imagine that Malshio could have been hunted more towards the end of the show, in that Malshio was on the side of Siegel and Lacus and everything, and everybody that kind of conspired with them was being hunted. But he probably went back to Earth by then and was like outside the scope of the fight.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Basically, that was it.
All right. Well, this will be a little.
Well, there was a shot of the asteroid, signifying something was there.
Yeah, a bunch of wreckage.
Yeah, but
the same way we're showing all the other dead people too.
Yeah, I thought it might be somebody in a spacesuit or something, but no, I could be wrong.
I mean, what was the time mark? Go back and look. I mean, this is a one-time short.
Let me see. He's singing. And they're
4,
panning around.
like literally minute 4. I don't see anybody. It's just wreckage.
Yeah, it's just wreckage. I almost expected somebody to be in the end of that sort of canyon thing. It's just a crater, so.
Hold on. Go to 404. Ironic. But I mean, yeah. Is that somebody on the very left? Is that just a body floating there, or?
Could be a body.
Like I said, I have no idea. So you suggested, there might be somebody there. And it's like, are we doing one of those where someone's going to come back from the dead in season 2?
Yeah.
Look.
Could be a body, but it's pretty tiny. So.
I keep forgetting, because I asked you this a dozen times now. Did you watch Gundam 00?
No, I know about it, but haven't watched it.
Yeah, there's a guy who literally dies at the end of the first season and then comes back. And it's like, there's no way you could have fucking survived. Don't worry. Will not explain it. So, would not surprise me, but if they did something in this, and you were calling it out, and I was like, you know what, let's check. I don't want to be surprised, I want to be informed. But no, you know what? Looking at it, is that the strike?
I mean, it's a Gundam, certainly.
Well, the problem is that they had the Earth Alliance mobile suits were also white and blue.
And model on the Gundam, so yeah.
And the Zaft ones are mostly a gray. So I was making an illusion there, but the fact that there's a little bit of red here.
Especially in the shield.
Yeah.
There's a shield that seems to be shattered, yeah.
Although I don't know why the strike would have wound up here. Yeah, because the giant gun there, too. On the bottom left-hand side.
There also seems to be parts of ships as well.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That on first look, I thought it was just denoting wreckage, the same way that the beach had like discarded helmets and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it is the strike. Maybe it is meant to signify something, but I don't know. Especially because of the fact that there is nobody here, except for maybe that guy in the background who's clearly dead man floating in space. All right, well, is that everything?
That's everything.
All right, well, I guess it's just a quick little extra short for everybody then. We'll include it probably at the end of a movie episode or something else that we're doing. They get to see it. Otherwise, once again, I have been Theta, this has been Lessons, we've been Stoneface Reactions, and we will catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stoneface Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you thought about this video and what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?